Hello, welcome. Welcome back to Deep Thought. Today we are going to witness a battle of minds, also known as Socratic dialogue. We heard Deep Thought saying the student unicorns are great value creators, but what is value and what is the creation? So what I understand is value refers to the worth of a product or service provided to customers. And value creation is about turning resources into something more valuable than the sum of its parts. So let's see how these two teams will turn their ideas more valuable than the resources. I'm Fardin Kamal, software developer at DeepThought. Will be with you the whole session with Team Impact and Team Techies. So I'll request teams to introduce themselves. So who wants to take the initiative?
Okay, we will start. Our team
Sure.
name is a Team Techies, and I am a web developer in Data.
Thank you, Pavan.
Our team name is Team Impact, and why we created that name is so we want to create a value by creating a social impact. So that's why we named our team.
Thank
Sorry,
you,
sorry to
Vinay.
interrupt, guys. I think first we can go with the with your intro, and then we can talk about right why you have named your team the way, right? Yeah. So first, let's go with the individual introductions, and then we go with the teams.
So my name is Vinay Kumar, and I'm working here as a developer in GitHub. So our team name is Team Impact.
Hello everyone, my name is Omkar. I'm a full stack developer at Google.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. My name is Nihal and I'm software developer at Default.
Hello everyone, my name is Krishnavanshi and I'm a behavioral data scientist at Deepak.
Hi everyone, I am Anjika Garg and I'm a product manager and I've been with DeepThought for more than 6 months.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. But I'm curious, why you guys are Team Impact and why the other team is Team Techies? So can you tell me why the names, these names?
Okay, I will take
I will
this.
tell
Okay, carry on.
the reason
Okay,
our
Omkar.
team name is Team Impact is using our application we are creating an impact in our society. That is the reason
Mhm.
our team name is Team Impact.
Okay, great. Thank you, Omkar.
Okay, coming to our Team Techies, we are inventing the new technologies by using the code so that we keep our team name as a Team Techies.
Oh, nice. Great. Uh, hope both of the teams will enjoy. But few things. I'll request everyone to ask questions and answer within 30 seconds. And during the session, please take notes in Thread Builder. Thank you. And which team will go first with their pitches?
Okay, we will go first.
Okay, Pawan.
Okay, we will share our template. Okay, we will start with our problem statement that we in businesses we often struggle with the inefficient progresses and also lack of the special tools and
Pawan,
also okay.
Pawan, please make it full screen. Click on slideshow, top right. Yes, slideshow. Yeah, please continue.
Okay, we will start with the problem statement that in businesses we often struggle with the inefficient progresses and also the lack of specialization tools and also with the limited data to make the reform decisions. This hinders the productivity and also the competitive edge, and it will lead to the overall growth potentiality. Then for this, we are coming with the business idea like that. We invented the product that is the Techiscape. We will solve the business problems in a very unique manner and also with the coding part. And also the main we are the main specialization was customizing the things in our own and also by the customers. And the value creation was delivered by my team once.
Hello everyone. The product that we are creating is
creating a value, which is we are building products which no one else has built, and we help businesses to make decisions through information, and the tools that we build are very easy and easy to use, so that they will get nice experience. And how we are delivering the value is like first, Pawan, can you please change the slide? So how we are delivering the value? We come up with 3 points. The first one is uh, we work we uh, we work with businesses, and we seek what they want, and we build tools so that they could have a growth. And the second one is we hire industry experts, and the third one is we check our tools perfectly often, so that our customers don't uh, our customers have a good experience. And the fourth one is we customize the tools so that that could meet the needs of the businesses, and capture with value capture and conclusion will be delivered by Anil.
So talking about value capture, right? What we want to do is that we want to grow, but we also want our clients to grow, right? So there we are capturing value by providing tools for other businesses to grow, and with other businesses we are growing. And the second thing is that when you are providing value, it's not just a one-time thing, right? When you're providing tools, you also want to keep updating them and fixing them, so that because companies are always evolving, right? So we want our tools to also evolve with the company. And then eventually when the companies is evolving, we are also helping them to scale and get more business, and getting more business for other companies means more business for us. So that is the value capture. Can we go to the conclusion? So in conclusion, Coder Cafe makes special computing tools which solves problems for other businesses, and we just don't make generic stuff, but we make tools that help businesses become winners by customizing them for their business and solving their business problems. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Tekis. Team Impact.
Yeah, team impact can go with the questions. Yes, Vinay, you were saying, trying to say something.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Yeah. So my question is how you will be solving the problems, because how you will be solving the problem of other businesses. What is your target? Like, what kind of SaaS solutions you will be providing to other businesses?
We provide SaaS solutions to the businesses so that they could grow efficiently, and the teams on the departments in the organization could increase their productivity. Like take an
Sorry to
example.
interrupt. Krishna, I think Nihal is trying to ask what kind of, right? Like he wants specifics. What are the specifics?
Yeah, I am about to tell that. Like, take an example as DT. DT has assets like thread builder, rigor builder, and also performance scorecard, which would help businesses, grow the productivity inside and grow like have a growth. So that's how we help businesses.
No, no, he's
Uh,
asking what are specific tools or services you provide. What are the specific services?
So I think one of them is employee wellness, right? Like we are coming up with tools, employee productivity and also employee productivity mainly, as Krishna said. So we will be coming up with tools that are improving employee productivity, and these will be customized according to their company, because every company has different needs. So we will be focusing on customization, which is our USP, wherein we are customizing tools in a way that it helps the company according to their needs.
Can you explain it with the example? How will you increase the employees' productivity?
So as Krishna said, right? Like if you have performance scorecard where you're actually giving relevant questions which are being asked according to the company. So here we are giving customization, wherein those questions will be relevant to that company, and we hence we are customizing it for different companies, and we are growing with revenue, and we are growing as a company.
Okay, so your USP is customization,
Yes.
right?
We are doing value creation with these tools. So what tools
So
like promotion wellness, like employee wellness.
we're doing value creation because for a company, employee productivity and employee wellness is very important, and it is universal for all companies. But for that company to actually make a product for themselves and then actually implement it in the organization, it's more of a task for them, right? So we want to simplify things for them. So we are doing it for them and customizing it for every company. So we are making our tool and we are customizing it for the company, so it's easier for them to do their task.
There was a term for teamwork, industry experts, and tools, profession, sort of something. Can you explain that? It was in which part? Am I audible?
Can you repeat it again?
There was a point of teamwork, industry experts. So I wanted to know about that.
So that's how we deliver our value. Like we actually work with the businesses, we understand their needs and come up with customized tools so that the value that they want is actually getting delivered. And the thing about industry expert is we hire industry experts so that they could our clients could get cutting edge tools like by using booming technologies like blockchain and artificial intelligence and all. So that would help their organization grow.
Okay, any other questions?
So other than these, what are the other services you are providing to the other, apart from the tools?
Tools is our main thing. We are providing tools for various companies, and customization of those tools to improve employee wellness and employee productivity is what we do.
You're focusing on the problems only related to employee productivity and employee wellness.
Currently, yes.
Okay, any other questions? If not, then I think I have one. Okay, I think I can ask them. So, okay, value creation is fine, but how are you making sure that the value is delivered properly, right? Because I think delivery is one of the fronts where there have been challenges. So, how do you make sure that the value created is delivered properly?
So I'll take that up. So Krishna mentioned industry experts, right? So industry experts, not just in what technology we are making, but since we are also focusing on employee productivity, so we get industry experts who can actually analyze the company and help us also understand of what technology is actually required, right? So in order to deliver that value, we are getting industry experts who can tell us what value is actually required for a particular company.
Okay, I mean that is fine, but how are you making sure that you have delivered the right value, right? Like how are you making sure?
I would take that out. Like we actually work with the businesses like in the process also we communicate with them, we have like we take feedback and also that they could get the value delivered.
But I didn't get the answer that I wanted. I mean, you're telling you do work with them closely, right? You have industry experts, but again, right, like at the end, satisfaction is what everyone wants. So, how are you making sure that they communicate that back to you?
So I think we like when we are communicating with them, we can have constant feedback loops, right? And we said that we'll always be updating what we are doing. So if
Okay.
something doesn't work after we have done it, then we will get that feedback and we will implement it and again get feedback. So it is an iterative loop until the company, we it says that okay, we are happy with it, and we can take regular feedbacks. If something goes wrong again, then we can come into the picture.
Okay, makes sense.
I am having one question. In value capture, you have mentioned like every time user updates something, you'll charge them. But what if you made an application not good in the first place?
Not get it to the question. Can you repeat it again?
Like in the value capture, you have mentioned you're gonna like when user upgrades or you update the application, you're gonna charge them. This is how you're gonna make money iteratively. But what if you make application which is not good in the first place
We
and
didn't
you
say
get a
that we
negative
will
rate?
charge them every time we are updating. That was not mentioned in our presentation. We're just saying that we will be providing a solution where we are continuously updating and fixing any errors. Like right now, told Shavan, it will be an iterative loop where we are constantly getting feedback and we are providing fixing bugs or providing newer solution if a company needs it. So they are permanently our client, and when the requirement comes, we can update things.
So you will be in a
How
subscription
exact?
model.
Sorry.
You will be in a subscription model.
So I think that is on a tangent, right? Here we're talking about value delivery, not revenue.
Like I want to ask how exactly you are capturing the value. Can you explain about value capture a little bit?
I can take that up. Like when we update the tools that our customer is, like they get satisfaction, right? That's how that is like in the end that is what every business wants. So that by that we could get more clients and also that we have a good word in the market. So that's how we capture the value back.
Value capture means retaining the users and customers. So, in your business, how you are retaining your clients for a long time?
So,
Yeah, just to clarify, sorry to interrupt. See, basically, value capture is so first of all, see, you are creating value, you're delivering it, right? But how do you earn the profits or say revenues from them, right? How do you keep sure that you keep generating revenue every month, right? So, what are your policies for those? What are your strategies? So, I think that's what the team is trying to ask.
right. So I'll take that up. So
Sure.
I think we can have a like a subscription model where the company is permanently with us. We are providing a solution to them, and whenever they need updates, whenever it's needing fixing, like maintenance fees, we can give that to the company, and we are retaining the customer through that. And if they are coming up with newer problems, right, then we can give solutions for that because we have built that trust with him once. So we can retain that customer, and if a company is feeling that we are giving value, then they will all then I think we will have good word in the market, right? We'll get referrals. So we can get more clients.
So you are like normal service-based company, right?
Yes, we provide services.
Now my question is, the capturing value in this way has a problem. For example, I'm having a company and you made a personalized tool for me, but I only used it for 1 month and I'll say I don't like it. Then you'll lose something, right? Like, how do you going to take care of it?
So again, like we said that it be an iterative loop as till the company sees that we are satisfied with what is happening from the product, we will we will keep iterating on it. Now that doesn't mean that we go in that loop, right? We will have certain measures, we will have some goals, some clarity on the goal, right? The end goal that we want, and we will try to provide that. If there is some discrepancies in our information or the company changes their goal, then that is a different case, but earlier we will try to do goal setting in a way that this doesn't happen.
Okay, I'm having follow-up question for the previous one, like not exactly this, but Krishna told that you will be having industry experts who will mention which kind of technologies we can use to build a specific solution. So my question is then, what kind of people will you have to build that thing? For example, you are having a developers who can work on full stack, but there may be a solution you need some kind of other engineers. Then how can you handle all of this? You cannot have every kind of
Sorry to
engineer.
interrupt, Omkar. I think that's going a bit on tangent, right? That's, I think, more about execution part. So we are discussing about value creation, right? All about the value. So we can stay on that. So any other question, team impact you have? Anyone? Any question? Okay. I think the team doesn't have any other question, right? So I think we can go with the next team. Right. Let's end this round here, and yeah, let's go ahead. Okay. So I think team tech is right. Sorry, team impact. You can go ahead with the pitch. Who's sharing the screen?
Hello, I'm going to share my screen. Am I audible?
Sure, sure. Yes, yes, you're audible. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the business we are building is, so let me talk about problem statement first. So uh, like as you can see, many people around the world wants to do social service campaigns, right? So you know, some individuals or organizations, um, they often do some social service campaigns. So if organizations and individuals want to publish uh, want to do any social service campaigns, so they don't have like uh, any platform to uh, publish their campaigns. So basically, they do in newspapers, and also if and volunteers who wants to participate in those social service campaigns like beach cleaning or blood donations or food donations, or it could be marathons. So volunteers who wants to participate, they don't have any platform to participate or apply to these campaigns. So what we are doing is we are building an app that a user or any individual or any organization can showcase or publish their social service campaigns, and also if volunteers who wants to participate and uh, work in the social service campaigns can also work in that can also apply through this application. So this is our business. So coming to the value creation, so Omkar is going to explain.
The way we are going to generate value for our customers is first one is social impact. So we'll create a social service campaign platform in which the users can get much reach or visibility for the campaigns in which they're going to conduct. Like for example, we'll create awareness about important causes such as beach cleaning campaigns, blood donation campaigns, food donation campaigns, and many more. And we are gonna create a community around a social service initiative. Like we'll create a community out of the people who are really interested into doing campaigns or actively participating in volunteering things which are related to social. And the platform which we are going to create will be easily, like any person can easily publish campaigns or can easily participate in the campaigns with no cost. Previously, if someone wants to publish a campaign, they used to use newspapers. For that, they used to spend some money, but for now they can use our application using which they can easily publish. No, my teammate Nihal will continue.
So I will be explaining about value delivery. So we will be making a simple SaaS solution in which organization, volunteer, as well as the participants can come and they can enroll themselves and they can participate in our different campaigns. Right? Can you change the page? Change the page. So coming to the value capture, like we will be capturing the value through ad through the ad revenues, as well as we will also be giving the participation certificates for the participants who will be coming for marathons or different uh, campaigns, right? And also we will be telling them to go for like and share button. Thank you. And next conclusion will be taken care of. Next.
So in conclusion, so we are creating this app. We are creating a value. What we are creating a value in the society as well as economically. So by by showcasing ads as well as we are giving value to our customers by publishing their social campaigns. So this is how conclude. This is our pitch. So if you want to have any questions.
Okay, Team Techies, you can go ahead with the questions.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Sure.
So, you said that apart from newspapers, there's no other platform to actually showcase your social service campaigns, but we do have social media, right? So, why would somebody use your platform and not go to social media?
But in social media, we have numerous things coming in your feeds, right? So, like many activities or many fun memes are coming through your social media. So we are only putting uh, like we are only putting this campaigns. Like so, you can also take this as let's say Internshala. Internshala posts only jobs, right? So we are putting campaigns where volunteers can apply through this like the campaigns. So just like in International, we apply jobs potential.
I
Right.
have a follow-up question. Like in social media, it is like customized, right? If I watch the same kind of content, the content will come to me, right? If I want to be a volunteer, if I watch more, social activities kind of content, that only that kind of content will come to me. And then why would I prefer your product rather than social media?
Okay. The problem in that model is For example, if I post a request for we are conducting a campaign, please come, then this will appear to you after overing the campaign, like after completion of the campaign also that will come to you. And social media is not a perfect way to do like conduct the campaigns. We cannot attract or we cannot get the perfect people whom we want. So this is going to be a personalized application only for the people who are really interested into doing campaigns. And we also provide certificates. In social media, you cannot directly go and do any campaign and you won't get any certification kind of thing. But if there is a person who is into our application and actively participating in campaigns, then we provide them a certificate that this person is doing this and they'll get some value from the certificate.
I have a follow-up. So how will people see value in a certification? Because certificates anybody can provide, but how are you giving value through certificates?
So, like generally in some of the educational institutes, like especially in my college, I need to do at least 12 hours of social service to pass my each semester. So there are places like this will happen. So I think our platform will be best place for them if they want to do that. Now I'm unable to find a place where I can contribute or where I can do help society.
Follow up. So, people like you, we talk about social media, right? I agree that it might not be the most ideal thing, but people are addicted to social media, and the first instinct is to go to Instagram and search for things. And people, like you're saying, that a student who has to do social service for 12 hours, their first instinct will be to go to Instagram and search for it, and they will find it because there are so many channels providing it. Then how does your company come and create a differentiation? How does it capture that audience and give that value?
Okay, then
Definitely, I
we
would
will
like to.
go
Yeah.
Neha. You can.
So, like on Instagram, you will get a I'm not sure, you will get a this post for social campaigns, right? But that will there's something for authenticity as well as our app is only specified for campaigns only. That is our USP for our product. That is, we are only specified for the campaigns. They can go for Instagram, but here we are more specified and authentic.
Um, so
I
how is
want to add one more point for Nihal. I want to add one more point for Nihal. And like in social media, it is difficult for you to search campaigns for particular region. For example, if I want to do campaign in my region only, it is nearly impossible to find them. And in social media also, you'll get a lot of outdated content. So this is the problem in social media.
Just like I also want to add some one point. So in Instagram, we don't get certificates, right? So we are providing certificates. So especially, see, you can see example as thesis marathons, right? So they are giving you medals and certificates. So through our social media app, we can generate certificates.
okay? Follow up. So you guys were talking about authenticity, right? That it's not there on Instagram. But how are you providing that? Because you are a new organization that is coming into the market. So why will people trust you?
Okay, initially what we'll do is we'll combine the people like organizations who want to do campaigns with the educational institutes. For example, we'll combine them with schools, colleges who want uh, to participate in campaigns. By using this model, we'll initially get users to our platform. Later on that, they'll come.
Also, I want to add one point. Like in social media, so it is a it's a showcase for large things, right? So but for us, we only focusing on social services. So it will be easy for us to authenticate if someone is doing a social service.
Okay, I have the one more question. Like, how do you plan to keep the users engaged and also motivated to participate in the campaigns in your?
Right, but we have to ask first one question, right? So if species is conducting a marathon or someone is doing a blood donation, you can see some people will are going to participate in those marathons and blood donation campaigns. But why they are going participating in the uh, marathons? Because they want something from them. Like they want to do something and they want to some gain something from that. So so this is where the user can engage in our
I think I would like to add a point to Guinness. So suppose if a person participated in our campaign, right, and he posts some pictures of the campaign certificates, right, and if I talk about the people generally don't come to know how many campaigns are running in their city. So we will be posting that also. And regular suppose one person has participated and second person want to participate. So he in that way we can also participate for other events like iterative many events back to back, right? So like that.
I have a question. So you said that initially you'll be, enrolling schools to get that customer base. But again, why will the schools trust you and get into your, get into your campaigns and not just go to a reputed NGO and do work for them?
well, not only schools, we are also participating with NGOs, right? So even NGOs, they don't have any platform to publish their services. Like they do have. I mean, they do use social media as well. But see, if a NGO wants to do a campaign on particular day, so they can advertise in our app. I mean, they can publish and post in our app. So we, for those who wants to participate, can participate. So yeah, yeah, NGOs, we are also making collaboration with NGOs as well, just like students.
So again, the NGOs will come to the app when they see that there is like a user base, right? People are actually there to use to come to those.
Sorry to interrupt. I think we're going in kind of a different direction, right?
Okay.
Like, I think we're trying to talk about brand positioning over here, right? But the
Okay.
actual topic is about value creation, right? So we can be more focused on that topic.
Okay. So coming back to my question on value creation, wherein trust is a very important factor uh, to actually get your users, right, to actually see that value that you're providing. So how are these schools trusting your app?
So Antika, let's assume they already have a good user base, right? So now the question is, how do they create and deliver and capture the value? So we can focus on that.
Okay.
I have a question. You
Yeah.
mentioned that certificates, recognition, and branding about doing social campaigns will capture the value. Like how exactly these things will help you capture the value.
Like, sorry. Like, so as you can see in social media, many people are posting that I have participated in this campaign or I participated in this marathon. For example, TCS did a marathon. So this will create, I would say, the users has the intention to showcase their their achievements as a participating in the campaigns. So if that interest will uh, you know that so there is an interest in the like many people, so this will create, so using our app, so they will showcase their like I participated in this campaign, so this will create among users and this will create an engagement in our app, so that's why we create a value to our business.
Also, like, how exactly certificates help you capture the value?
Like certificates, see, so as you said, as many times I have seen in Instagram or any social media. So people showing their medals and certificates that they are participated in some marathons. So why people are so interested in showcasing their certificates and medals? Why people are so interested?
because they want to brag, that they
Yeah.
did that.
Yes. So uh, what we're doing is we are bragging the users by giving this certificates and medals. So that way they will feel that they achieved something. So this will create value to our brand.
I have a question, but how does your app plan to handle the scalability of the social services campaign as the user base was growing?
Wait, I mean,
Sorry.
how is it related to value?
Like value creation, like when the social services campaign was planning, then based upon the user base.
Don't you think that is more in like it's going in some different direction? Okay. Well, I do have one question, right, regarding the pitch. So you mentioned that you'd be like generating revenue from ads, right? So I mean, ads are not something that everyone wants to see, right? Again, and you also are talking about clean user experience. So don't you think these two things are conflicting, right? When you talk in terms of delivery.
We can see ads on Instagram and Facebook as well, right?
Sorry, can you
But
repeat?
yet they are not so enough. I mean,
Can you repeat?
we are seeing. Uh, hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Hello, am I? Okay,
Yes, yeah,
so we are seeing ads in Instagram. Okay, we are seeing ads in Instagram and Facebook as well, right? But
huh?
yet we are using Instagram, right? So revenue is coming from digital marketing. Like if someone wants to do digital marketing, they can do in our app.
Okay,
Shravan, I want to answer it more
yeah,
conveniently. Like
sure.
what we actually believe is it is possible to create an application with you like good UI UX, but with ads. We can take YouTube or Instagram as an example.
Okay, so I have one I won't say follow up, but see, don't you think promoting campaigns is also one of the things, right, that you can think about?
Like promoting campaigns. Okay, see if someone wants to do a social service and we don't want to take money from them, right? That is not a good thing,
Okay,
right?
but how do you promote it then?
So that's what this is- the promoting. It's not like promoting, but see if I want, so if I wants to do a blood donation campaign,
Mm-hmm.
I want to start a blood donation campaign on particular day.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, what we are using is newspapers. We are publishing in local newspapers that we are doing this. If you want participate in this blood donation campaign, you can come here. Or if you want to have a blood donate like blood, you can come here. So this is the usual way. But what we are doing is we are creating an application where I can post this, and who wants to like do sort of service can see that post and come to me.
See, Vinay,
So
that
this
is
is what I
fine. That is fine, but see, at the end of the day, right, your business needs to sustain, right? And for that, it's extremely important that you capture the value also, right? And I mean, see, there I'm a bit I'm skeptical about it, right? Like how you're going to sustain in this situation. Because I mean, again, right, the ads can't be your primary source of capturing value.
okay. So also for example, look, like for example, TCS wants to do a marathon. So TCS can uh, partner with us. So
Okay.
we can also partner with the organizations like TCS or any big organizations. So that way
Makes
we can
sense.
also generate.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Uh, Adding point to Vinay's, it can also be more on like suppose any of the corporates want to have a campaign, beach cleaning campaign or marathon, something like that. So we can also provide them volunteers, sort of something, and then we can have a revenue sort of that. We can capture value from there.
I didn't understand it quietly. Can you explain it once again?
Uh, Suppose if any corporate want to organize a campaign or any sort of
Hmm.
marathon, right? So they can uh, partner, they can come to our platform, and we can provide them services sort of. We will provide them place, we can also provide them volunteers, right? And they can organize their campaign here, and we can capture value out of that.
Okay. 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 Any other questions from anyone? Team Techies, any questions?
I have the one question that how do you handle the feedbacks of your customers? Uh,
Feedbacks of feedback. We have two types of customers. One is organization, another is volunteers. So, okay, if organizations feedback is like, so you're talking about the application, user application feedback, or
I'm talking about the growth and how you are using that feedbacks and improving your app.
like I said, so we will take feedbacks and we will continuously rectify and improve our business from those feedbacks. So, like, even if it is a UI or even if it is our service, so we will take those feedbacks and we will keep improving.
How are you taking feedback?
So we have like, so it's our application, right?
Through our platform.
Platform. So we'll prepare box from feedback feedback box, and we will take feedback.
Okay. Any questions? Okay. Then I think Fadil, we can go towards the end of the session. Right.
Yeah, we can conclude.
Okay. So let's go with the reflections. Right. So who would go in first?
I would want to go first. So this is the like in because like before we were preparing this SD, so we came up with many ideas, and so we thought that this is the best idea for creating some social impact, as well as to say our pitch about value creation. So also coming to our, this SD pitch, sorry, it is live SD, and we may not, have asked questions that much. But anyway, we answered many questions from this team package. They did ask good questions. As far as questions come, so team package have done so great. And also, yeah, uh, so that's our mind reflections today.
Okay. Thank you, Vinay. Who is going next?
I can go. So I think this was an important SD for me because whenever we talk about business, right, we're always talking about creating value and delivering value. But that aspect of capturing value is always lost. Like how are you actually sustaining, and the important part. You just think about the problem and the solution, but the middle is very important, and how you are capturing things. So I think that was one of the main takeaways from this SD for me.
Right. I mean, if I add up to your point, right? I mean, because that's what actually can help you survive in one of the ways, right? So, but if you just focus on say creating value, right, and also focus on delivering, but if you don't crack this part, I think it can be problematic. Right. Sure. Thanks, Anjika. So, who would like to go in next?
I would like to go next. This is my second SD live. Last SD I was so nervous, and this SD I prepared well, and I hope I gave my best, and I am very confident in the answering and asking question part also. And I also had a difficulty understanding value delivery. I was going tangent, and now I got a clear understanding. Thanks to Shivan by asking that question on how to what is the actual value delivery.
Sure, Krishna. I think SDs are a really good way, right, of where you can not just learn, but I think with dialogue, you can also discover the concept really well. Right? I think that gives you the lot of clarity, right? Thanks, Krishna, for that one. So, who's going next?
Yeah, I will go the next. From this history, my the takeaways is when we are discussing about the businesses, we have to go with all the directions like the value creation and also the value delivery and also the value capture. So when we are discussing any one of the projects, these are the three aspects that we have to consider. And also, this is my second history that the first history was I was very nervous, and this was in a very good manner. And also, our team has asked us so many questions. Thank you.
Thanks, Pawan. Yeah. Anyone? Like, who's going next?
I would like to go next.
Sure, Omkar.
The experience I had today is very good because the number of questions or level of questions I got from Team Tech is was so good. Like by this, I got much clarity about importance of value creation and value capture.
Omkar, can you tell me some specific, right? Like, what actually, what did you find good, right? If you can specific mention any specific pointer that will also give us some good things, right? Like
Like
any specific things that you found interesting, right? Because I think reflections are a combination of lot many insights, right? So you can go with anyone.
I'll say the value capture only. This was the most interesting for me
Okay.
when you were explaining us about we cannot sustain our ad revenue. Like at that point, I felt it is true. When you are asking questions more about that aspect of value capturing,
Okay.
it evolved my knowledge about that concept.
Okay. Thanks, Omkar. Anyone going next?
Yeah, like this is my second SD life. Right? When we were discussing about capturing value and going into the revenue sort of something, right? So both are on the sort of tangents. And when you were saying there was a point when you said keep sustain a model, right? To continue getting a value out of that. So that was a point when I thought was ki if we go live with this idea, we need to have other models too to get to sustain the product. So that is my takeaway.
Okay. Thanks, Nihal. Ardeen, any insights you want to share?
Not really. Like it was like I have to jot down those things. Like I have so many things, but all scattered. I need some time. But it was really great. It was really great discussion. So thanks to you guys. Shawan, I think we can conclude.
Yeah, I'll just share my insights, right? So I think
Sure, sure.
one of the things, right? Like I just want to add up on Anjika's point actually, right? So I mean, when this team was presenting, right, that they're creating value, they're delivering value, right? So I was a bit, I mean, I would say, I was thinking about like how are you actually capturing it, right? And okay, fine, I'm creating value, I'm trying to deliver it, but am I getting something right? Am I getting something in in return that I can actually use to sustain the business, right? So I think that was one of the parts that was not touched more about. So I was just thinking like, okay, this is fine, but can I explore more on it, right? So I think that's what actually uh, helped me to I mean ask that question, right? So I think that was another one of the most important things I would say, right? Just delivering is not enough, right? But also the capturing is really important. So I would say that's one of the takeaways of mine, right? Okay, so I think I mean we all shared our reflections, right? So I think that is it, right? We can conclude this as of now, right? And we'll be back again, right, with next week with some new interesting topic. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.